options tender. It is after the bell, 3/8/21, Monday. Hope everybody stayed safe. We had some great plays in the beginning, but hey, market's pulling back. We did expect that. It's just about how far. Can we grab some traction after this? We're going to go through all of that and more. But before we do, go down to that bottom right-hand corner where the options tender logo is. Click that and subscribe. Also hit the like button. If you like this information, it helps us spread the word and spread the wealth. So let's jump into it. We have the SPX. This is the options expected move. The options expected move is 95 points to the upside or to the downside. It gives us our playing field for the week. And it kind of it gives us nuances as well. I'll post a link at the end of the page or up top, up above for you to learn about the options expected move. The volatility was much bigger last week. It lowered down a bit. Are we looking to decrease volatility and look up in the stock market, or is this just a pause for another breakdown? We'll have to see. So let's add some lines in here. Trend is our friend. Now look, we had this line up there last week. What did we do? We hit it right on the button, right at the 20 MA, rejected off of it. One time rejected. Hey, we may come to retest it again, but right now we have an inside day. We're right at the 50 MA. And so far, this XYZ is still in play, so we may have some more downside to go. We're right in the middle, you guys. This may be some sort of head and shoulder, if you want to say that's what's playing out, and head right down to this area, and maybe that's where we move up from there. From this, we had the 68.1 retracement and also this gap area, the 200. A lot of confluence here if price does come down to this area. So we had some put plays on for our SPYs, just like I mentioned this morning and Friday. So keep protecting your positions. If you're long on these on the market, if you have call spreads on, if you have calls, protect your account. That is the key item in trading. Anybody can get a trade off. You have to protect your positions. Okay, enough lecturing. Let's move down to the 65-minute chart and go over to the ES to see how our day played out. We're headed on this downtrend here in the short term. We had an A, B, and possibly the end of wave C right here. Now, I do have a count for a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 up. So at this point, that would be wave 1. And now I'm looking for wave 2 to come. Whoop, didn't want to move that line. Let me put that back. Let me zoom in a bit. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now I want to retest this 3788 area, possibly for a for inverse head and shoulder look. That's anticipating it can come in some other way. We do have a bear divergence. Okay, that's what we're expecting. I took that line off. I should have left it there. That's what we're expecting to happen. So now let's look for some sort of ABC correction, hopefully down to this area. Maybe we can even get there by morning, and then I will be buying again at that point. If we start to break this area, now we're talking, that XYZ is really into play. So we do have one put on each of my, one in the money put on each of my accounts, just to protect what I have. I don't have a huge amount of calls on right now, but in each account I am long. I am net long. So let's look out for that. And then we break below here, and that full picture of the XYZ would be playing out. And I left the fuchsia line here. That's the last point on which we are going to be bull biased. Underneath here, automatically takes out our big picture, wave 1 and 2. So let's look at this from a little bit. Okay, so we have wave 1. And now we're working on a larger wave 2. and then we want to move higher. Okay, this after it, if we even poke through that support, then it negates this wave 2 action, and we have a different wave count going. Then we'll start talking about those bearish wave counts. All right, so let's move on to some of those trade ideas that we had this morning, see how they did, and just kind of explain what's happening in the overall market. Okay, we have Dkng, it's strong. We have the small caps that are very strong. We have an ascending triangle here, looking good. Inside day, let's get into that candle so you can see the inside day. Okay, Bynd. Look at Bynd on this channel here. Pushed off the channel bottom, couldn't get past the ADMA. Inside day once again. It's going to be kind of the theme for a lot of these small caps, and tech is weak. So here we go with the MJ. The MJ stock couldn't quite break out, still under the 8MA, starting to squeeze in between the 50MA. So this could be a squeeze out of here. If not, let's look down for the 100 and the bottom of this divergence line there, the wedge. Uber also in a channel, pushed off the channel, but just couldn't get anywhere. Rejected off the 20, and now it's below the 50, 20, and 8MA. Not looking good. If we can't hold this support here, then we go to this gap, and we're no longer going to be looking at Uber, maybe until we get down to lower places. It just, you know, if we can't stay in this channel, it's just not looking good. Okay, Orcl. Orcl had great follow through. Again, it's breaking out from a huge channel that's been going on for quite some time. Had some great follow through. Love it, Orcl. And Orcl is one of those big tech stocks that are doing very well right now. The Dow components that are doing well. Verizon also a great follow through in our trade ideas. CRM didn't look as good. Man, it's still in that downtrend, so it has momentum against it. We pushed off that channel bottom, got a little bit of follow through, and rejected off the 8MA. So it just has some work to do, guys. Watch the 8MA to see when these start turning a little bit more bullish. Now, Cliff, a little bit of follow through, but again, just close right on that 8MA. I do expect some maybe gaps over, or you know, just that area looks like it's been beat up and ready to go for some more moves up. Airbnb, same thing, rejected off the 8MA. Inside day, needs some follow through, but we need the market behind us. That's what I'm going to keep saying. We need the market to turn in order for these stocks to turn. I have some alerts on here, but we have an inside day on FLGT. Couldn't get through that 50 and the 8MA, but we had a great day trade on that, and we are still in the name. Right underneath this this push off from earnings, this support here at about 80. That's where our stop will be. And that's it. That will do it for us. So listen, let's wait for this market to push up. It could go either way at this point, but we're still looking up until proven otherwise. So appreciate you joining us here at Options Tender. Let me know in the comments if I can help out in any other way. Let me know if things are looking good, if I'm explaining things well, or if I'm not. So, all right, have a good night. We'll see you in the morning.